Hello there. These are just a few free traffic methods that I wanted to introduce you people to. I'm sure you guys have been online for a long time and you've heard all the traffic methods that could be mentioned, but there's just one thing I wanted to point out. Yeah. All right. Let's begin. Now, free traffic sources, you have many. You have article marketing, social bookmarking, video marketing, press release sites, blog commenting, classified ads, free safely sites, forum marketing, Yahoo Answers, website directory, search engine optimization, guest blogging, Web 2.0 marketing, safe swaps if you do email marketing, Fiverr techniques, RSS submissions, RSS directory submissions. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain in the post, and traffic exchanges. Okay, now there are quite a few more, but these are just a few that I've mentioned, right? And when it comes to traffic, you've got to remember that you cannot tackle all these at once. You just cannot, right? Let me show you why you cannot tackle all these at once. This is the main reason. Let's say we go to social marketing. Within social marketing, you have things like posting to places like Facebook. Some people just do Facebook advertising alone and nothing else. I'm telling you, Facebook is a great traffic source, but that's just one. Now imagine how long would they be spending just doing Facebook advertising. Now with Facebook, there's Twitter, there's LinkedIn, there's Tumblr, there's Dig, there's Delicious, there's StumbleUpon, so many. Then you have article marketing. Within article marketing, you're writing a 500 to 700 word article. Just writing that article would probably take you about 15-20 minutes, even 30, depending on how fast you type. Then you have your keyword research. You want keywords. You need keywords in your articles. You put keywords in your title, in your description, in the article itself. You put it a few times, meaning keyword density. Keyword density is basically, let's say you have a 500 word article and you have your keyword there is lose weight fast, or best way to lose weight fast. That's a long tail keyword, but a keyword nonetheless. You have it there 5 times. That's basically 5 over 100, 5 over 500, the total amount of words, times 100 to get now your keyword density, which would be 1%. Yeah, about 1%. Now, keyword density is supposed to be about 2.6% to 3%, around there. But you don't have to be mentioning the same word. Right now, Google wants related keywords. So, how to lose weight fast, how to lose weight, best methods, stuff like that. Then there's marketing keyword, or I spelled keyword wrong. It's not supposed to be keyword, it's supposed to be keyword, Mr. Y. Keyword in article or in bold. If you put your keywords in bold, or it's underlined, or maybe in quotes, Google says, okay, that's something important. That's where the article is focusing on. You see, losing weight fast. Then there's keyword description. There's keyword in anchor text. There's submitting articles to directories. Oh gosh. Then there's indexing each article in each directory. Indexing meaning that remember the days for the yellow pages? You just flip a yellow page and you'd see the business that you'd want. It's that business has been indexed, or another word for index you could say is listed in that directory. So what you want to do is get listed on Google. You want your articles to be listed on Google so they can be found. Now, to do that, you need to do pinging, social bookmarking to some extent, maybe submitting to search engines. You see, now after that, you turn that article into a PDF and submit on Web 2.0 sites. So your article is getting more coverage. Then rinse and repeat about 5 times over. You think that's something that would take you about an hour, 5 minutes? Trust me, this is a whole marketing method. Article marketing? Anyway, forget it. Now, video marketing. I like this one. Creating your video. It took me let's say to create my first video, I think it took me about 2 hours, 3 hours, playing, messing around. In fact, I think, yeah, it took me a few hours. Then the next day, I didn't even upload it then. The next day, I came back, edited it a bit more, then uploaded it. Now you see that hasn't taken me, a short time. Then there's optimizing the video. Just like you do an article, you need to optimize this video. And of course, keyword research. In fact, that should have been the first thing I mentioned. Keywords in title tags, in your tags itself, in the description. Very three important things you need to do. Then there's also indexing your video. Every web page, every whatever on the internet needs to be indexed. So pinging again, submitting to social sites again. Alright, now this distributing video. Don't just put it on YouTube, put it on Vimeo, put it on Dailymotion, put it on as many as you can. You want as wide coverage as you can. Then make another 2 to 3 videos, rinse and repeat. And that's not even all about video marketing. There's a lot more, but this is just a few stuff, just like the basics that I've covered here. Then there's press releases. Now, copywriting here is vital. What I mean by that is copywriting basically is making words to appear more juicy than they actually are, if you get my meaning. For example, you're doing your keyword research. Of course, you need to always do keyword research. Now, now you put your keyword research in a heading, with a catchy headline like "College boy learns how to make money online." Your keyword, using 5 simple step-by-step methods that a 12-year-old can do. You see? You see that? Something catchy, something that grabs the reader's attention. What you see in newspapers, all those headlines, that's all copywriting. That is all copywriting. Magazines, copywriting. As in any advertisement almost anywhere that's done professionally needs to be copyrighted. Right? Now, copywriting is a whole, completely different subject on its own. Right? Then there's keywords in title, in tags, and because when you're submitting a press release, you don't really have a description, you have a summary. They call it a summary. Also there as well. Then there's distributing it. Now you distribute it to about 20 other press release sites, you see, to get coverage. Then rinse, repeat another 2 to 3 times, even 5 times, even like about 5 press releases. Yeah, on the same topic, but completely different headline, completely different copyright material, as in article, just totally different. You can even make it into a form of an interview. Rinse and repeat. Then you have search engine optimization, or known as SEO. Wow, this is now, people just do this alone. The same way offline, the same way when it's offline, for example, you can't learn in university. You either take business marketing or business administration or business accounting or business economics. You cannot specialize in economics, marketing, maybe property investment all at once. You just can't. You have to become an expert at one and then move on to the next. Please become an expert at one and move on to the next. Otherwise, information overload is sure to find you. Then you have search engine optimization, right? Within this, you have article with keywords, right? Or everything I just told you about an article, that's also to do with SEO. Google's algorithm right now, it's recent Panda, Penguin updates, which one it is. Right now, it used to be SEO. It used to be on-page optimization, which accounted for 25 to 30%. Then off-page optimization, which accounted for 80 to 70, 75 to 80% of optimization. Now, what I mean by that is on-page optimization is basically on your web page, how have you optimized your content? You know, where are your keywords? You know, where have you put them? How have you put them? You know, where exactly are they coming from? You know, I mean, where are you putting your keywords exactly? You know, strategically. That is on page. Off page optimization now is just general promotion. You know, putting your link on forums, putting your link on other people's blogs, on YouTube videos, you know, where links are now coming from outside, they're coming in. You know, people are clicking on your link from other pages onto your to get to your that are redirected back to your website. Now there's RSS creation and distribution. Okay, that's another topic on its own. I'm not even gonna get into that. Then there's indexing and promoting an article, basically pinning, submitting to search engines, social bookmarking, you know, article. That's basically doing article marketing on your website. That's part of search engine optimization. Then backlinking, like I've just explained. Backlinking is basically let's say you have let's say you got one backlink from YouTube. Now basically what that means is that you're putting your link on a web page other than your own. You know, that's like a back door to your website. You know, so like someone coming to your house through the back door, you know, that's referred to online as a back link. So you want to get your link to as many high traffic websites across the net as humanly possible, so you can get the most backlinks as humanly possible. Now that was before, when it was 75 to 80%, but now that it's 50-50, you just want to make sure that 100% you are optimizing on page. Then after that you can just do 20 to 30% off page, so it's not that bad anymore. Alright, conclusion. Master one traffic method first. I've been saying this throughout the whole video. Master one traffic method first. You know, become a master at that. Once you become a master at that, your competency level will increase, and you'll be able to get ideas like, okay, I've been doing video marketing for this long. What if I mix article marketing and do this with article marketing and da 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 da? You see, now you can even find new methods of marketing once you master one method first. So get a method you like and just master it and stick to it, you know. And then don't get witty and don't get creative about it. Don't be like, oh, yeah, I know I'm supposed to master, one method first, but that method is so easy. I could do this and this at the same time, or that and that at the same time. Not gonna work, my friend. It is not gonna work. So, what you want to do, let me say this for the last time to end, is, make sure you stay focused and master one traffic method. Thank you for watching. This is Josh Fernandez. Peace out.